I'm going to add the cheese directly into the skillet. Around it, I will arrange the penne pasta, placing it neatly. But you can use any type of pasta you have at home, no problem. Arrange the pasta this way, nice and orderly, so it cooks evenly. In the center of the pasta, I will carefully add 150 milliliters of water. I also add 200 milliliters of milk, which will help a lot with cooking. Add 1 teaspoon of salt, distributing it evenly. Spread it well over all the pasta, preparing it to receive the cheese shortly. Now I add paprika. I'm using smoked paprika to intensify the flavor. Then I place shredded mozzarella cheese on top, covering all the pasta thoroughly. This ensures the pasta becomes even creamier and has a spectacular flavor. The cheese melts completely during cooking, becoming nice and stretchy and flavorful. The result is juicy, creamy pasta full of intense flavor. The amount of cheese is entirely up to you. Use as much as you prefer, according to your style. Since I'm making skillet pasta, I like to add plenty of cheese so it becomes really creamy. Already, now I place it in the oven for about 5 minutes, just until it cooks well. I just took the pasta out of the oven. It's very hot and smells wonderful. I'm going to mix the cheese with the pasta to incorporate it well and achieve an ideal texture. The mozzarella has slightly browned, which is completely normal and turns out excellent. Here, it's important to mix the pasta well with the melted cheese so everything comes together. The mixture completely absorbs the milk, leaving the pasta well cooked and soft. It's essential to let it cook until reaching this perfect point of creaminess. If after 5 minutes you notice it's not quite ready, you can leave it a few more minutes to ensure it's fully cooked. This way, the pasta reaches the ideal texture, super creamy and delicious. I keep stirring a little more to integrate the cheese well and make everything nice and uniform. I've mixed everything already, and my pasta turned out incredibly creamy, just as I wanted. The secret is to stir continuously while it's still nice and hot, so you don't lose the perfect consistency. To finish and add even more flavor, I'm going to sprinkle some grated Parmesan cheese on top of the pasta. This enhances the flavor and adds that special touch that makes a difference. I always like to finish with Parmesan because it brings an intense and delicious flavor. Now I'll serve a generous portion. Just look at the creaminess of this pasta. A truly creamy and appetizing pasta, serving it here on my plate. You can also prepare this recipe in a baking dish, which will be just as delicious. I like making it directly in the skillet because it creates less mess and is very practical. For a final touch of freshness, I'm going to add a little more chopped cilantro on top. Or, if you prefer, you can use parsley. That's completely up to your preference.